What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to take an early look at the Marvel Secret Wars Omnibus. Man, I remember being so excited when this series was announced. I was reading single issues at the time, Alex Ross covers, the incursions, the ending of the Ultimate Universe, bringing Miles Morales over to the main Marvel 616. Super exciting stuff. I ended up rereading it when I was doing an entire Hickman Omnibus read-through, doing Secret Warriors, Fantastic Four, Avengers, and then eventually the Secret Wars in oversized hardcover. But now you don't have to have all those books to do that read-through. You can just get this one Omni. Let's take a look at it. They made 3 covers for this bad boy. This is the standard cover by Alex Ross. You've got Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic on one side. Then you have the Maker, the Ultimate Evil version on the right side. There is a direct market variant by Alex Ross as well, and a Jim Chung variant. This one is scheduled to come out on February 4th. That's the most up-to-date info that I have right now. Here we have the spine with the modernized Secret Wars logo. You have the creators, Jonathan Hickman here, Caselli, Deodato Jr., Ribic, Walker, and of course you have God Doom on the bottom. More Alex Ross artwork on the back. Love these big painted scenes. They look awesome. And then what it collects. So you have Avengers 35 through 44, which is collected in the Avengers by Jonathan Hickman Omnibus Volume 2, collects 24 through 44. So basically the bulk of the Avengers run here. Then it continues with New Avengers 24 through 33, Secret Wars issues 1 through 9, plus you get material from Free Comic Book Day 2015, Secret Wars 0, retailing just $100, so they went a little bit easy on us here. You can pre-order it from organicpricebooks.com right now for $75. You can use code GemMint. It'll save you an additional $2. They have great packaging and fast shipping. And if you're overseas in the EU, you can check out comicsbugle.com. Similar in discount. You also save $2 by using code GemMint at checkout. Plus, if you're within the EU, it's free shipping, no taxes or import fees. And then on the inside of the dust jacket, of course, it talks about what leads up to the Secret Wars, the multiverse, basically reeling it all in, Crisis on Infinite Earth style, to give us one consolidated Marvel universe. And then you have a biography on the creators, Jonathan Hickman, Stefano Caselli, Mike Deodato Jr., Assad Ribic, and Kev Walker. And then we have some beautiful artwork on the hardcover itself. The 2 different Earths, the incursion about to happen, characters from each side, the Ultimate Universe, the Marvel 616. And then we open up to some black cover pages. So here we go. Like most Hickman Omnis, it has this very similar aesthetic to it, like the white graphic design looking theme. Looks like I got a little bit of a stain on mine. It opens up and you have your credits / table of contents. And then we go into previously in Avengers. So the 3 Avengers story leading up to the final showdown, the incursion between the Ultimate Universe and the Marvel 616, Ex Nihilo and the Builders, that whole storyline. It's been a while since I read this. I read the story twice. And again, like you had to collect all these different types of books just to get this full story, but now here it all is in one omnibus. Then you have old Steve Rogers with S.H.I.E.L.D., Hawkeye. I always like the relationship between Doom and Valerie. Like Doom's supposed to be the big bad villain of the family, but they get along, they vibe. So actually, when I first read this story, I hadn't been reading the Hickman Avengers or the Bendis New Avengers. So when I was reading it in singles, I felt a little bit lost, but you're able to piece it together. I mean, this is comics. But when I did the omnibus read through, I just read the Hickman Avengers stuff leading into Secret Wars. So the omnibus doesn't have the covers between each issue. It just has, again, this Jonathan Hickman vibe to it. So here we are with issue 1 from Secret Wars, but it collects all the covers in the back. And I was a sucker for variants at the time this was coming out. I was collecting the action figure variants, and thankfully this collects all that in the back. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But here we are, we're on Battleworld. It's ruled over by God Doom. Battleworld takes pieces from all these different multiverses. So you have like this Thor area with all of the Thors who are the enforcers of God Doom. And then you have this whole area that's overrun by Hulks from the Old Man Logan world. So Battleworld's pretty dope. And they do have a Battleworld Omnibus coming out as well. So that's going to kind of be a companion to this Omni. But the main story for Secret Wars, I mean, borrowing from the original Marvel event from back in 1984, but giving it a modern twist. And like I said, man, this is going to be the next Avengers Endgame. You're going to have Avengers Doomsday and then Avengers Secret Wars. And you got to assume that they're going to be adapting mostly the Hickman stuff. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if we saw them borrow some stuff from the original Secret Wars too, some nods and Easter eggs and things of that nature. But I'm assuming the bulk of it's going to come from here. All right, so cover gallery at the end. It starts off with some Avengers and New Avengers art, some Jim Chung, Gabriel Del Otto. I'm a sucker for the painters, man. So Alex Ross, Gabriel Del Otto. Too bad they don't have any Joe Jusko stuff here. Here's Avengers 39 and New Avengers 28 connecting covers. More Del Otto, Dale Keown, and Hyuk Lee, another great painter. More Del Otto, beautiful Doom painting. Kubert stuff was back there. Another looks like wraparound cover. Here's this beautiful piece of artwork. I didn't know who the artist was here because it kind of looked like Alex Ross, but it looked like Asad Ribic as well. But it's Agustin Alessio. I wouldn't have guessed that. Beautiful image, though. Nice homage. Deadpool New Avengers variant. Of course, then you had the hip-hop album stuff. I wasn't collecting these variants because, again, I wasn't really on those runs as I was reading single issues, but here is where I jumped on. So I remember this. This was the free comic book day 0. Alex Ross wraparound cover, beautiful artwork, and then all of the Alex Ross standard covers for issue 1. Here is issue 2 with all the Thors. Issue 3, the cover for this omnibus. Issue 4 is God Doom. Then we have, what was this, like the Maker's face with Doom? I forget what that was all about. Thanos on the cover of issue 6, the back of the dust jacket image right here. Then you have the Thing and Galactus, and then the final issue, Reed Richards versus Doom. Then this right here is the other DM variant, the Jim Chung, and then you have some Asad Ribic variants. Asad Ribic was on fire during this time, man. Secret Wars, Thor with Jason Aaron. Simone Bianchi art. Yeah, so basically you have the Avengers and the New Avengers. Great stuff. Introducing the incursions, introducing this threat of the multiverse, and having it culminate in this last battle on Battleworld. Here's another Del Otto piece. Beautiful variant. Great story, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this in the MCU. Are we going to get God Doom? I mean, we're going to get Robert Downey Jr., right? Are they going to introduce Miles so that we can introduce the Ultimate Universe and then, again, end it off where Miles is in the MCU? And here are those beautiful Jonathan Tyler Christopher Secret Wars variants that I was talking about earlier. I had all of these. I had all of these variants, and then he would continue to do action figure variants. I was a sucker for all of them. And that's where it ends, man. Let me know what you guys think about the Marvel Secret Wars Omnibus. Is this worth a double dip to you if you already have Avengers and New Avengers? If you have the OHC, are you just going to be content with that? Or are you going to trade it in for this one Omnibus? Let me know. Sound off in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and stay minty fresh. Peace.